Hi guys! So as promised, today we're going to do the vlang, which is what we call honest talk. Ganda kasi na asawa ko talaga, no? But when she's seductive, manghihina ka.
Masakit yung ulo ko o hindi ko gusto yung massage. Because I was so touched with a gesture.
Alright, meron shoutout dito kay Carla Joan Tuquero. Did Miss Regine save a nation in her previous life?
Huh?
She's super dupe, ultra mega supermarket lucky to have an Ogie and Alcasid in her life. Aww.
Did Miss Regine saved a nation in her
You're so sweet,
previous
Carla.
life?
Thank you for saying that. But this woman deserves all the attention.
Thank you. No, but
Last two questions.
last two na.
Oh, Zylene Dion. When Ate Reg gets angry, what else are you doing? I run.
Well, first of all,
I
I
run away.
rarely get angry. I just get sungit.
Oh, here. Kathleen Boticario. What advice would you give for those young people who want a healthy relationship or got married even though they're not yet suitable to enter that kind of relationship? Ooh. You know, actually, that's a very hard question to answer because truth is, how do you really know, diba, that you're ready? A lot of people, you'll never know, but a lot of couples say, pagka okay na yung finances namin, pagka saka na, pagka medyo stable na yung buhay namin, ganon. No, yeah, there is never really a time for that. But I think, siguro, in a practical way, you have to both know that you're mature enough to handle, number one, the responsibilities of having a family. Kaya nyo na ba magbayad ng bills? Kaya nyo na ba magbayad ng amortization? Very practical to. Money is very, very important. How do you handle it? How do you divide it? How do you include that in a, combined ba yung yung mga ganong klaseng,
Or isa lang ba magtatrabaho? Yung
that doesn't get settled in a day. So if you are mature enough in all of those aspects, siguro mas marami pang aspects doon. Could be. But don't ever think na kailangan mayaman na kami. The money will come. The finances will come from God. So just make sure that you're mature enough and also mature enough emotionally. Because handling a relationship, lalo na a marriage,
it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. I don't want to say sacrifice. I don't think it's sacrifice.
Well, it is. It's part of, ang sacrifice naman ay love.
Yeah, if you equate it with that, yes.
It's
yes.
love. And the reason why you don't feel like it's a sacrifice because you love the person. Right? But ako, ang sa akin, siguro kailangan each of you have to kind of ask yourselves if you're ready. First of all, getting married will not complete you.
Yeah.
Will not complete who you are. Whatever you think is missing within you, that's your problem. And you need to address that first. And normally, that hole inside your heart is a spiritual thing. So you need to address that. If you can address that together, then good. But I don't like that you go into a relationship because you think something is missing and this person will be able to
fill it up
for
you. Yeah.
And
fill the void.
Yeah, that person will not be able to because first of all, that person doesn't even know that what void he has to fill. So never believe in that. I never believed in that. I think it's about spirituality, or you need to work on yourself. Diba? Yung sarili mo, kailangan mong ayusin muna bago ka pumasok sa isang relasyon. Para pagka pumasok ka doon, kompleto ka, pareho kayong kompleto, magiging maayos, magiging swak yung inyong magiging relationship. Diba ba yun?
Beautiful.
Tama ba yun?
Tama yun.
But I think that void that's God eh. That you sometimes don't understand. What is it?
That void is the relationship that you have with God.
Yung parang there's a hole. Oh,
yeah, that is
may
not
kulang.
That is not whole. Yeah.
Kasi yun pati, yun eh, yung parang hindi mo naiintindihan kung okay naman yung siguro sa ibang siguro kaya nangyayari yun sa mga ibang mag-asawa, no? May mga kulang sila sa isa't isa and hindi pa buo yung mga personality nila. Kaya nga, di ba pag bata ka, ngayon na itong modern world, mas matanda na tayo nag-aasawa eh. Nung araw kasi 14 yata pinag-aasawa. Ngayon,
basta magkaregla.
Ngayon,
totoo yun.
Now they know that in your 20s, did you know that in your 20s, your brain is not fully developed yet. So ano ina-expect mo kung mag-aasawa ka ng ganun kaaga?
Kaya marami naghihiwalay na
kasi
marami pang kailangang ayusin.
Marami pang ayusin sa sarili mo. Now, if you love each other and you can actually do that together and not try to fix each other, I think the more the relationship will be better.
This is one last question, and then the next question will be, well, I'll tell you na lang. All right. This is from Kathleen Boticario. What does it feel when you maybe how does it feel when you need to hide your relationship for years? So I guess yung pinatutungkulan ni Kathleen is those years that we were hiding. How does it feel? I'll answer it first. It was very hard. And that was a time when Regina and I were concealing so many things because we were afraid. Well, I was afraid for her. The truth is I didn't really care about myself. But what's interesting is all those years that we were hiding and thinking that it would be shameful. God is just so good. I mean, who would have imagined that even my ex-wife and her husband and Regina and I and the entire family would be whole? That's not something that we did, really. It's something that God did for us because that's just how faithful He is and how merciful He is. That He will, kung ano yung broken, He will mend. Kung ano yung what do you call this? What is wrong will be corrected. Of course, you'll go through periods of what we call pruning, diba? Yung talagang tatanggalin ni Lord yung mga hindi mo kailangan sa buhay. And then He will set things right for you. Now, so I said mahirap, no? That was the time when I realized really that God was going to give me another chance. And that was with you. So, who would have known, di ba? 2021 na ngayon. And we are 11 years married and we are operating as a husband and wife and as a family. And only by God's grace is that possible. So, do you have an answer?
Ewan ko, ako parang natuwa ako.
Na secret.
Okay. Hindi,
kasi bago sa iyo yun di ba? Wala kang boyfriend
Hindi, kasi like how being in the business and people want to know everything about you and being an artist, you kind of give in to that. you try to be honest and yeah, this is my life. And no matter how much you try to be private with what is left with your life, what private life you have, you can't. Diba it's hard to do?
Yeah.
It's naiintindihan ko na yung mga superhero. Naiintindihan.
Kino-conceal nila yung ano.
O yung kanila.
They wanna keep that to themselves.
Yes.
I suppose that's what you're saying.
Oo, yung there's this
Ito na lang yung akin.
thing, this anonymity that makes it pretty exciting at that time.
But you understand why of course we had to go out in the open, right? And that is
I understand.
it was time for you to
Yeah.
for me to
Announce me.
to claim you as mine.
Ganun ba yun?
Yeah.
Hindi,
Yun.
pero can I tell you, it was
Kaya kayo mga pumuporma dyan.
Ganon. May wala naman pumuporma sa akin. Ikukwento ko lang na it was a very difficult beginning for us because you were married, obviously. It was a very, very difficult start. But at the same time, it was exciting for me because I thought that it was mine. It was just mine, and ako lang ang may alam. Ganon. Parang ganon. For a while, it felt that way. And then, syempre habang tumatagal, hindi naman sa nagsasawa ako, pero I felt like we were wasting time. I just wanted to be with you. And I didn't care. Parang ganun yung nasa isip ko. And you were trying to protect me and you're explaining to me why we can't yet. And then until finally, nag-announce ka na that you got separated, and that's when things happened. And I always say this nag-umpisa na maraming mali. Ang daming mali. Yun naman yung totoo. Madaming mali dun sa relasyon natin. But like you said, God gave us a chance and He made it right for us. And if we don't take care of this relationship,
Sayang naman.
ang tanga-tanga natin dalawa. Ang tanga-tanga na nating
Sayang.
dalawa. Hindi na tama. Which I don't think we'll experience. I don't
By
think.
God's grace.
By
Only
God's
by
grace. Oo.
All right. Here is the last thing. During this
What is love?
No. During this whole time, of course, we've been in the pandemic more than a year. What would you say to me at this point?
At this point, that I love you more now. I think I told you this when you were taking care of me. I am so in love with you already, and I don't know if it's possible pa to even be more in love with you because of the way you've taken care of me, the way alam nyo, itong pandemic dati kasi ako yung nag-grocery, siya na lahat yon, siya na nagbabayad lahat, siya lahat, ako nakahiga lang. And
Because you're a queen.
I appreciate you so much. I hope you know how much I appreciate what you're doing for the whole family, for our family, and how much I love you, and how much every little thing that you do for me, hindi mo alam, may 100% check yun sa ulo ko. That's why I always say thank you to you, because I really, really appreciate it. And you know my love language, diba? I just buy you stuff. Because I feel like it's the only thing I can do, but I wish I could do more. But,
Pwede mo patayin yung ilaw.
I don't know if it's possible to love someone even more than, how I'm feeling for you already. Yeah.
Wala na lang ako message. Okay. Well, alam mo, honey, dumaan tong
You got me at massage.
dumaan tong 2020 na, and you made the point out of this na we went through our 10th year anniversary, and I was really planning something
Oh, yeah.
something memorable. I wouldn't say big, memorable to,
Celebrate our
celebrate.
10th. Kasi actually excited ka eh.
Yeah.
You wanted to do something. Let's ano nga ang tawag sa ganun? Yung ano mo ulit yung vows mo? Ano nga ang tawag sa ganun?
Yeah, renewal of
Oo,
vows.
parang he wanted to do that.
Well, we had it on Zoom.
But
pero kami lang.
Oo, parang me naman parang whatever you want. But he wanted to do something really memorable.
But I think really God wanted it this way.
Mm-mm.
That we celebrate it in a quiet way,
Yeah.
and just remembering each moment.
Mm-mm.
I take the cue from our parents that both our parents have relished each moment that they had with each other, and now that we're still younger,
A little bit young.
kaya siguro minsan napapanood nyo kami sa ASAP na talagang, halos hindi kami mapaghiwalay. That's just the way we are.
Tatawa na nga nila tayo dun.
Kasi ayokong
No. What?
I cannot keep away from you.
Must be my sexy body.
Oh, yes. So, for all of those things that you're thanking me for, you deserve it and more. But I also want to thank you because you and I know what you do for the family. And you have had to make many sacrifices too. Thank you for embracing, my kids as your own. And talagang you're contributing to the harmony that we have. That's something that I can never ever forget that you've done and you continue to do. Now, as my wife, marami nagtatanong may nasasabi. Lagi nasasabi, what did you do to deserve an Ogie? I think it's really the opposite. What did I do to deserve a Regine? You're a wonderful person. You're a wonderful human being. I love you. So that's honest talk, guys. So thanks for joining us. Now don't forget to
Subscribe.
to like and subscribe.
Yes.
And please leave your comments so that we can see. And we
Pero
can...
pag pangit at basher ka, wag ka na.
Okay lang yun. We welcome bashers. And we'll try to reply to you guys. And at the same time, do share. And of course, i-ring nyo po yung notification bell. Ayan.
Para kung may bago.
Ayan, para kung may bago na.
May bagong chismis.
Oo.
Pero ayoko na to.
So, we are on the way to 100,000 subs.
Yay!
At abangan nyo po yung YouTube po ni Regine. Meron din siya mga bagong pakulo. And yung kay Nate, of course, and the family.
Sasayaw lang ata.
God bless everybody!
God bless you guys.